Check this out.
Stone. Might have to take that.
Hey, welcome back guys. Today we are on the hunt for some gold. I am currently in a brand new location and as you can see it is quite healthy with river gravels. But what I've been mainly looking for is little sections of exposing bedrock like this here. And we are going to swing the detector over all the cracks and crevices. We are also going to work this crevice in here, and I may even scout around and look for some old river treasure like this. I was just walking around a moment ago and it would appear this may be the nozzle off a water jet. The old time miners may have been using to wash the gold out of the hills, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think this possibly could have been off. Now the nozzle of it is brass, telling me that it could be quite old. Oh well, we'll leave it there for now. But we do have a target in this particular crevice here. I can already see that it is a chunk of iron, but where there's iron, there might be gold. So let's get out these gold crevicing tools. We will start scratching that crevice out and we'll go down the creek, pan her on out and just see if we are onto a winner. We've got our piece of iron, bit of rubbish out of the creek. She goes down a ways, but realistically I don't think we'll get much out of this given the amount of sand in it, but you never know. We'll invest a little bit of time working this crevice. If we don't get any specks of gold in it, we might move on somewhere. Maybe even go down to Adelong Falls and just see what it looks like after all these floods have come through. I'll tell you what though, summer is definitely on its way. She is warming up. I may have to strip down to my undies in a minute. Before we do strip down, I'm going to pan this out. See the black sand building up in it, eh? Moment of truth. There's one little flake in there and a couple of little speckaroonies. So I wonder what would happen if I got my bait pump on into it and worked it good and proper. Let's fill her up with water, suck it dry. Oh yeah, should be some gold in this now. We're going to pan this out. I have high expectations we will get some pretty juicy gold out of this one, but you could be wrong, could be nothing at all. Who knows? Let's go pan it out and find out. Break out these rocks. Juice our material a little bit more. Okay, I think that's good enough for me. We didn't get skunked, but we didn't get the 50 ounces we were hoping for. Get some water in the pan. We shall add that very minimal gold into the snuffer bottle, may as well. Every speck will add up, I guess. And we might go do a few test pans here, there and around the area and just see if we can't find a better spot. Here we go, look at this for some bedrock. How juicy does this look? We're gonna swing the detector over some of these cracks and crevices, find out if there's any good targets in them, and then we shall start working them. Some of this looks good. All that looks good. Let's get to work, start popping out some of these crevices and see what sort of gold we can get out of them. Where's me little scoopies? Okay. Where's my spoon? There we go. Come here, buddy. Look at this. Just pull it all out in one big clump. So we've moved down a little bit. We did not get much gold out of the piece of bedrock that we moved out. So we are just working this little low point just here. There is some nice clayish looking material in amongst this sand. So we shall pan this out. See if there's any goodness in it. Okay. Got a piece there. A few pieces up in amongst the back there. Quite a bit of fine gold in amongst it as well. So I think I might just spend the rest of my time just working this little area here. I think we're gonna get even close to 1/2 gram, but it is a fun little spot and I'm just gonna sort of potter along cleaning this out and I'll show you how we go very shortly. One, two, and a very tiny piece at the tip of my finger. I think that can go back to the river gods. Like such. And what I shall do is get my bait pump on into that little pocket and we'll see if the results are even better with our next pan out. We've bait pumped that crevice, we got all the material out and it just continues going up underneath it. We got our pan loaded up. I'm gonna pan this one out and fingers crossed, there's a lot of gold in this. Yeah, I know, wishful thinking, but you gotta be optimistic if you wanna win it. Well, I see gold. We got one there, and one just near. Let's add all these into the snuffer bottle, like such. not really having the greatest luck today, but it is what it is. You never find those good spots unless you go looking for them. So what I shall do is continue on working in this little area of bedrock. Sooner or later we're gonna have to hit something good, or not. Even though the gold isn't the greatest, we still are getting some nice little specks of gold here and there. So I'm going to potter along over this slab of bedrock, get all the material panned down, and this is how we go out of it. And that's what we just got out of the next pan, which is very, very impressive. And all that just came from this crevice just here. We have gone ahead, we have bait pumped this one here out. We have cleaned this crevice here out. We got some alright gold out of that. Got some okay gold out of this section of the crevice. And it is safe to say, I think a lot of the gold was just deposited in the most recent flood. There was not much gold on the bottom of the bedrock, but it is what it is. So what I shall do is get my snuffer bottle, we'll tip it into here, we'll see what we get out of our daily total. And then I might goof off and stroll upstream, head back to the car. We may even go down to Adelong Falls with the gold monster and just have a little bit of a goof off down there. See if we can't pick anything up half respectable. We didn't do the greatest opposed to what we're doing in the last couple of videos, but gold's gold and I'll take it. I reckon there's probably, I don't know, 0.1, 0.2 of a gram there. It's not the greatest amount, but hey, I only used a gold pan and hand operated equipment to get that gold. So what I'm going to do now is probably get all my gear back up to the car, and we're going to head on up to Adelong Falls and see if we cannot do any better with the gold monster. Find a safe spot for him. I don't know, I guess he'll be fine in here, I guess.
Not a little lizard friend now?
Oh yes, quite a few lizards outside themselves.
Okay, we have made it down to Adelong Falls, and I have just been walking around picking up bits of glass. The floods have definitely cleared back a lot of material, so what I am thinking is we got a crevice just down here. I have gotten gold out of it in the past, but what I'm thinking is maybe this section just here, that was all covered up with rocks in the past, so I think the chances of someone hitting this recently are very slim. So we are going to do a few test pans, see what the gold yields us, and then we'll decide whether we're going to upload this video tonight or wait till we come back and clean it out thoroughly. Get up under that. We've got one little piece there and a little speck just there, nothing to write home about, but we did get some nice glass, some bits of broken glass and an old nut. We shall add that into the snuffer bottle. What?
Hey mate,
How's it going?
pleased to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I've seen you before, I haven't met you.
Alright. Not a speck. Well, that was a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Alright. what we're going to do is pack up and get on out of here. But before I do, I've got a few little things I want to show you. So this is all the rubbish I have just basically picked up on my way in to the falls today. We've got a nice rock with some tourmaline in it, which is pretty cool. Take that home. But yeah, obviously I'm going to take all this glass home. It will go into my bucket, and what I am planning on doing with this glass is making a sweet as epoxy resin coffee table and using all the junk that I find. Now, if you are new to the channel and you are just stopping in, seeing what it's all about, go down, hit the like, share and subscribe button. With all that being said, peace, I'm out, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, we've made it back home. I have gone ahead, I've added the very minimal gold we got for our day's effort today in with the gold we have accumulated from the last 2 videos. And I'm pretty sure we're sitting at over a gram in the pan as of now. So what I'm going to do is continue adding my gold after each adventure into the pot, and we'll see how long it takes to accumulate 1 ounce of gold using a gold pan.